Today I want to talk about two different ways of hacking. The first one is called social engineering. The other one is called penetration testing. I'm going to focus on penetration testing for my example today. In Saskatchewan, we have made security last. So we sacrifice making sure our data is secure and everything is good for convenience. This is not just businesses, this is even medical offices that have performed this kind of attitude towards things. There was a guy who was a former NSA agent who said, we're either all secure or none of us are secure. And what he means by that is you can't be secure from the bad guys and insecure from the good guys. So you have to be secure all the time. Otherwise, you have vulnerabilities. I'm going to show you today how penetration testing works on a wireless internet system that is set up by a standard ISP provider in Saskatchewan, and where all the vulnerabilities are and how quickly I can obtain access into your network. That's the part that can be scary. Because this information is available on YouTube or just the general internet, it doesn't have to be anyone specific to learn how to hack or to hack your system. The stuff I'm going to show you today, I actually just took from a YouTube video and applied it to a situation, and I was actually able to access someone's internet right away. So let's get started and I'll show you what happens. Okay, so we're going to start by getting our device ready. We have to turn off certain wireless features so we can go into what's called a monitoring mode. And this monitoring mode allows us to listen for all the wireless devices out there. So right now I'm just going to look for our wireless devices. You can see about 3 right now, but there's going to be a bunch more in a few minutes as it goes through the list. And then what we'll do is we'll select one of these devices and connect to it. Now on the left hand side you can see the MAC address, which is the hard name in the device, and then the right hand side is the public name of the wireless device. So you can see a few telecom names, a couple of private ones that have been modified at home or maybe using a different device like a TP-Link or a Cisco router. In the middle there you may see a WPS lock. That's a good thing because we are going to be using the WPS exploit to get into this wireless device. So that person has a WPS feature but it's locked. Now it's best to just disable that feature entirely so it's not even available for an exploit. Our wireless is actually not even listed because we've got such high security on our device. So we're just going to go ahead and copy. We'll just take a very generic one that seems to be very common in most businesses. I believe these are to be 2-wire devices. Just going to go ahead and copy the MAC address, and then we're going to start our process of performing the exploit. So I'm just going to enter in some commands here. Okay, so I started this a few minutes ago, so we're just not going to start from scratch. We're about halfway into the coding on this one. I had to turn off my laptop just so I could do some other stuff here, but so we're just going to continue the process. You can see that it started around 5046 pin number. There's about 10,000 pins, actually 11,000 pins exactly of WPS. And this is one of the problems is there's not very many numbers that are required. When you use just the WPA and WPA2, it could take decades, it could take a year, it could take 30 days. It takes a rainbow table of information to try and determine what your password is. Where using the WPS, we can actually exploit just the PIN and then go from there and find out what your real password was. So we're going to let this run and finish, and then I'll show you the end results. Okay, so here we are. We've got the WPA PSK password. Now, for some reason, this person used their phone number, and that is never advised. I could have probably just attacked it without doing this procedure and saved a few hours, but never use your phone number. That is a bad idea. But you can see here we've got the password, and we're just going to go ahead and connect to their wireless. Okay, so now we're connected to their wireless. We've logged into their router, and we can see all the devices connected on the left-hand side. It's quite a few devices. Now that we know the address of them and what the devices they are, they send exploits to either retrieve information, turn on their phone cameras, send backdoor stuff. It's very easy to exploit the devices we're looking at once we've got access into the same network with them. Next time we'll show you what we can actually do once we're in the network. I just wanted to show today how easy it is to expose a wireless network. Until next time,